Γεια σας παιδιά, ConGames007 εδώ και πάλι πίσω με άλλο ένα επεισόδιο του παιχνιδιού The Outer Worlds, που είναι ένα πολύ ωραίο παιχνίδι. Σας συστήνω να το αγοράσετε. Για όσους δεν είναι subscribers, σας συστήνω να κάνετε για να μην χάσετε άλλο ένα επεισόδιο από το ConGames007. Το λοιπόν, πήραμε το power regulator που χρειαζόμαστε και πρέπει να πάμε πίσω στο διαστιόπλαιο μας για να το βιδοθώσουμε.
Are we getting paid or not?
Any loss of productivity will be deducted from your pay. Got my hands full at the moment. Make it quick, please.
Απλώς βλέπω αν έχει κάνει ένα side quest που μπορούμε να κάνουμε, αλλά δεν το νομίζω. Να μιλήσουμε με τον Vicar.
If you've come to ask forgiveness for Reed Thompson's murder, I'm afraid OSI theology has little to say on the matter. To Thompson? No. I'd prefer not to join him, of course. I have greater goals to achieve in my lifetime than meeting a quota of canned fish. They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
Ακριβώς έτσι.
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan. The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson.
Okay.
Mock me all you want. I know my beliefs to be true.
Like Scientology.
You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us.
Sounds like a lot of
Fun?
fun.
It concerns much bigger things than fun. Things like deciphering the secrets of the universe, to start. We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to grand architects ourselves, after a fashion.
Βεβαίως.
Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices. I'm kidding. Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
Forget I said anything. Alright, let's go.
work fortifies the spirit.
I don't know if the power's ever coming back.
Tannery's gone quiet.
If our town collapses, then it was meant to be.
Can I take this? Μπορώ να το πάρω αυτό? Let's go.
You some sort of freelancer?
Nope. I'm the key to everything. Alright. Πάμε στο mission μας. Πού πρέπει να πάμε? Α, στο ship. Να πάμε fast travel ή να πάμε να κάνουμε περιπέτεια? Να κάνουμε μια περιπέτεια. Με το οπλάκι μας. Δεν είναι και πολύ μακριά.
Hey, Miss Parvati. Come for a visit?
Not.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
Huh.
Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into
dude.
town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls. And low prices.
I'm ConGames007. Who are you?
Pleased to make your
Captain.
acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Let's make some money.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become
More
a
money,
mite
more
delinquent in
problems.
paying their dues, you see? Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. Yeah? You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, braving the wilds. Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed. Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1... all my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem is the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
Είπαμε.
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards. Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay.
Τι θέλετε να κάνουμε? Έχουμε έναν task. Νομίζω πάμε να το κάνουμε. Πάμε στο Ludwig Miller. Έχουμε κανένα ρούχο που είναι persuasion. Intimidate. Intimidate. And let's make another save. Give me my money.
Town's been dark a while now. Could be a mechanical trying to sabotage us.
You owe me some money. I want my money.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
He sure did. Oh, god damn.
Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project.
Let's get out of here. Next. Άλλο 30 λεπτά. Ποιος είναι πιο κοντινός? Ο Martin Abernathy. Ο άρρωστος που το φέραμε τα φάρμακα του.
Just as I was on the mend, the cannery had to go and shut down. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows.
What does he know?
I put a few bits aside for my grave. Not that I'll be seeing the inside of it anytime soon. What with being on the mend.
Yeah, επειδή έφερα σου φάρμακα, my friend. Next. Next.
Oh, I cut my own hair.
I can't possibly cut anyone's hair in the dark.
Right, you gotta pay your dues, mate. I have some questions.
Gravesite
Another
fees.
mission.
Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
What are you trying to say, bro?
As broke as pie crust, friend. Bitless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Not possible, man. You gotta pay up.
With what? My own blood?
Nope.
Tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
What medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Really don't care,
Not
man.
a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers! No, that won't do. Your
That'll be
idea
lovely.
intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Alright.
Much obliged.
Now what?
What can I do for you?
You have something for me?
Go ahead. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started. As the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough
You can just
medicine
skip
to treat
these
all of us, so
long
we treat
dialogues
the
if you want.
best among us. We're a sensible people.
I'm obliged to go through them, so let's get out of here. Πάμε να φύγουμε διότι ευαρεθήκαμε. Πάμε και στο επόμενο. Θα τον τελειώσουμε. Πού είναι ο... Γιατί μου τον βγάζεις
What can I
πάλι?
do for you? Go ahead. What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor? I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene.
58%? Pretty good.
What can I do for you? Go ahead.
Pretty damn good. Right, never mind. But I still have him as a quest. Oops. Let's get out of here.
Maybe Adelaide was right to leave.
Desertion is a...
Constable Reyes, give me my money.
You picked a fine time to visit, stranger. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
Reed's dead, man.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
It's awfully nice of you.
I could do without the sarcasm. Wasn't acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
Yeah, shot himself.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Not half as awful as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
What do you mean? Δεν δίκαιωσε?
I'm plenty serious. In fact, I'm a little upset Eugene didn't think things through. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Yeah. Big bad companies.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Anything else for me, friend?
What's on your mind?
There we go.
I paid his burial fees, didn't I? Let the dead sleep.
Alright. Out of here. Let's get out of here. Gotta get out of this place. It's the last thing I'll ever do. We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we'll ever do. Pray for a better life, me and you. Είχε έναν που δεν πλήρωσε όμως. Τι θα κάνουμε?
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Δηλαδή παίζουν οι
Keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you? You run into any trouble?
Yep.
Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners, skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room. That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
You look like the kind of guy. Φαίνεται σου ρε Silas. Extortionist. Gotta find some dirt on him. Where's dirt? Gotta find it. So, oops. Where's this guy? Sleeping? God. Wait a minute.
What can I do for you?
Isn't this guy a barber shop? This looks like a morgue. Ah. Dirt. His teeth. The thief. Κλέφτης. Κλέφτης, θα πάει φυλακή.
What can I do for you?
Thief.
You know about Eugene?
Of course.
How?
I know how to dig some dirt.
Then, you know Phyllis suggested selling off Eugene's gold teeth. I didn't approve of the idea then, and I don't approve of it now. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
Yeah.
More than a few. Those teeth were his personal savings. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Of course you can.
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures.
Pay up. Come on.
I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees.
Yep, I don't care, man.
Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
If he gets the job done. Oh. Alright.
Eugene was not a suicide. He put a bullet in his brain, yes, but that's largely a technicality. I was the one who prepared Eugene's body for interment. I discovered symptoms of the plague on his corpse, and I discovered medicine in his pocket. Lots of medicine. Eugene overdosed on adrenatime, which is known to cause psychosis and paranoia as possible side effects. The paranoia drove him to take his own life.
A classical overdose. Yep, that's...
We can all thank our
business.
lucky stars that young Eugene was hopped up on medication and suffered its predictable side effect. I included it all in my official report. I'd like to think I saved Edgewater a great deal of money. We never could have paid the fines associated with a suicide.
Alright. Let's get the job done. And get going. αρέσκει σας που μιλώ αγγλικά. Δεν το καταλάβετε, είμαι mix.
Don't see the sense in all this fussing over the power. Cannery shutting down just means I'll have more bodies to bury.
Να μιλήσω με τον Eugene, για τον Eugene.
Yeah? What about him?
He overdosed, buddy.
Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about? Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we were supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders. Or he rose from the dead.
Show me your teeth.
Let me know if you find anything.
Alright.
You run into any trouble? Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
Can I get a little something more, mate?
And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Yeah.
Suppose you've earned it.
Come on.
One good turn deserves another.
Cough it up. What do you give me? Yeah.
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting. I shook hands with the guy. I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see?
I see. I see.
Yeah? The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether, never to be found again. Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing, far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
No, no reason. Yeah, but I told him that I'm a captain.
Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
I think I'll do, mate. I think I'll do. Preposterous.
No, this is sounding like sedition. I'm not too keen on getting clapped in irons because you wouldn't stop running your mouth. Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and Colony that, but you need to stop, or there's gonna be trouble.
Big trouble. Yeah. Episode's getting a bit too long, so we'll talk to him later. Το λοιπόν, ξεκινήσαμε να κάνουμε ένα mission και τελικά έκαναμε ένα side quest. Αρχικά ήθελαμε να σάσουμε το διαστημόπλιο μας, αλλά δεν πειράζει. Θα το κάνουμε στο επεισόδιο 12, αυτό είναι το επεισόδιο 11. Σας ευχαριστώ που το είδατε μέχρι το τέλος. Μην ξεχάσετε να κάνετε ένα like και ένα subscribe αν δεν είσαστε subscribers. share αν θέλετε. Αν θέλετε να αγοράσετε το παιχνίδι, έχω από κάτω links στο Epic Store. Αν τα πατήσετε θα πάρω και εγώ ένα μικρό ποσοστό. Είμαι affiliated με την Epic. Επίσης είμαι affiliated με τους Fade Grips και το RazorwireEnergy. Το λοιπόν σας συστήνω αν παίζετε με controller να χρησιμοποιήσετε τα grips, να αγοράσετε, να πατήσετε κάτω στο link, κάτω στο description. Θα κάνω και έναν giveaway σύντομα με τα grips, γι' αυτό να περιμένετε να κάνετε subscribe, να πατήσετε το καμπανάκι για να μην χάσετε την ευκαιρία να τα κερδίσετε. Ούτως αλλιώς πατήστε το καμπανάκι για να μην χάσετε άλλο επεισόδιο από τους ConGames007. Παίζουμε και Fortnite αν σας ενδιαφέρει. Προς το παρόν Fortnite και The Outer Worlds. Σύντομα θα παίξω το Metro Exodus. Αν σας αρέσει αυτόν, αν θέλετε να με ρωτήσετε κάτι, θα είμαι κάτω στα comments. Αν σας αρέσει ο τρόπος που μιλώ στο βίντεο, ελληνικά και αγγλικά, γράψτε με από κάτω. Είτε μη θα μιλώ μόνο ελληνικά, δεν έχω πρόβλημα, αλλά είναι ωραία να μιλώ και αγγλικά, δηλαδή ταιριάζει με το παιχνίδι. Και σε αυτό το κομμάτι σας αφήνω. Σας ευχαριστώ που είδατε το βίντεο και θα τα πούμε στο επόμενο επεισόδιο. Γεια σας παιδιά.